You can live pretty well by yourself.
What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ Kyles checking in once again, back with another video. For those of you who don't know who I am a licensed practical nurse. 95% of this channel is dedicated to nursing. The other 5% is dedicated to being the best version of yourself. All that good stuff. How to get money. All that good stuff, man. Just trying to be the best version of yourself. And I have a podcast too, so. But anyway, I just got a question. So I'm just getting off work, right? I'm just getting off work. It's a nice shift. Wasn't bad. 15 patients picked up out of the facility that I've never been to before. I had a senior who was dope. We got through it. It was straight. Wasn't bad at all. So my question is this. To all the facilities out there that's having a hard time staffing people, that's having a hard time finding staff, what are you going to do? How are you going to compete? What incentive does any nurse at this point in the game have with being a full-time staff? What is the incentive? Why should I go on somebody's schedule? These nursing facilities are going to have to step up because I'm telling you, this Delta variant is coming. Cases are going up. The travel agencies are calling. They are calling. They are already prepping. They know what's finna happen. It's round 2 of the pandemic. And y'all crazy. If y'all think I'm not gonna get a piece, if y'all think I'm not getting a piece of that, you out of your mind, bruh. It's you wildin'. Look, what are y'all gonna do? Because y'all just these facilities cannot be this arrogant to let these these agencies now are paying. Like, what incentive does any nurse have not to be a travel nurse besides them having a family and they can't leave? And even if they can't leave, they can always go per diem and pick up at different places and still make more money. So what incentive? The sign-on bonuses? No. Y'all gonna have to come harder than that. Because these travel agencies are coming hard. You got some janky ones out there. Don't get it twisted. Every travel agency is not a good one. You do have some travel agencies out there. But, bruh, listen. Look. I cannot see myself. And I think it's almost like a gift and a curse, right? Because when I graduated LPN school, I came out the gate making RN money. And look, I know that, and this is nurse talk. Everything is unfiltered, uncensored. I'm speaking from the dome, unedited, all that stuff. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. But I'm speaking very genuinely. Because I'm really having a hard time trying to figure out. Because look, when I came in the game, I was making RN money. I don't know what it's like to make regular LPN money. I don't know what it's like. And for what I'm hearing in the hospital, nurses is getting paid 30, 32, 33. The new nurses. I'm making that now. I'm making over that now. So it's just like, it's kind of spoiled me a little bit. You know? I mean, I couldn't help the circumstances that happened. Who knew? Who would have thought that as soon as I graduated, it would have been a pandemic? A global pandemic. Like, who would have thought that? I didn't see that coming. Had I known a global pandemic would have happened, I don't know if I would have went to nursing school or not. So, I mean, I don't know. But we are here now. Started from the bottom, now we here. Shout out to my sis Danny. But yes, I really, for y'all nursing facilities that are begging for staff, offering these $10,000 sign-on bonus. No, you are going to have to come harder than that. You're going to have to come harder than that. When it's LPNs out here making $3,000 every single week, $2,800, $2,500, no. How can you compete with that? How can you not? I mean, don't get me wrong. You always gonna have some people who ain't gonna travel. That's just what it is. But from the way these facilities look right now, and I've been to quite a bit of them in Michigan. I don't know what it's like in the other states, but I've been to quite a bit of them right now. Bro, it's empty. They don't have the staff, and they know this. People know that you, like the nurses and the CNAs, they know that you need them now, and they are taking full advantage of it, as they should. As they should, because for years, facilities have been taking advantage of the healthcare workers. There's no reason any CNA should be making under $15. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that's another story. But my question is, how are y'all going to compete? What is the incentive on being on somebody's schedule, asking when I can get a week off, asking when I can get a day off? If I got a birthday coming up, I got to wait to see if this person is going to request it off. I got to see if this person has more seniority than me so I can get it off. I've never had to deal with that ever in my career. Even when I was a staff nurse, I've still never had to deal with that. So I couldn't imagine somebody that's been in the game 2 years, still learning, but a person who ain't never had a problem getting the days they wanted off. Going from that to that, because y'all all know I love my vacations, I love my cruises. That is no secret. Anybody that watches this channel, you know my get down. I could not imagine going back to something like that. I'd be miserable having to ask. And like I said, I'm blessed. Thank you, God. Shout out to God. I give God all the credit, all the praise, all the glory, all that. If it wasn't for God, then none of this will be possible. So let me just give God all the credit. But I just, man, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I couldn't go back. Like, I'd be miserable. Hey, I want to write my little letter. Can I get this day off? What? What the? I had to hit him with that JLP. What the? No. No. I ain't never been denied a day off ever in my career. Like, since I've been a nurse. Why would I start now? Like that's crazy, bro. Like, because I'm going to do what I want to do. It's just best that you work with a person that understands your plight. I'm going to give you my best. I'm going to put in the hours. Because that's why my travel contract, like my travel agency, where I work at now, that's why they dig me, because I do come to work. Because a lot of them people that even sign the contracts with the travel agencies don't show up. I show up. I'm there to get my bag, bruh. Don't care about none of that other stuff. I show up. And that's why I get my days. That's why I get what I want, because I show up and I do put in the work. I don't just lollygag. You dig? You got to make yourself valuable. So, it's no excuse. These facilities are going to have to compete. Make me want to stay. Give me a reason to stay. I ain't staying. But give the other nurses that want to stay, give them a reason to stay. Because I ain't staying. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out the game. Now, I ain't out the game, but I'm out that staff life. What? I should have never introduced me to this life, bruh. That's why I value my license. I protect my license. I don't hang around people that's on dumb shit. People that can get me in trouble, all that stuff. I don't do it, bruh, because I work too hard and I enjoy my life too much to get caught up on dumb stuff, bro. Like, for real. For real, bruh. Life is too good if you work. It's just too good, bro. What, like, no. And I'm rambling, but this nurse talk, so I'll ramble sometimes. But still, bro, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Like, that is a serious, legit question. But let me take off my shoes and put on my flip-flops. But what are they going to do, fam? Like, I don't get it. Give me a reason to stay. Give them a reason to stay. Y'all facility's going to have to step it up because these travel agencies are not playing at all. They're not playing no games. And to the young up-and-coming nurses with my mindset, not going to take nothing less. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. A lot of them going to probably get their 6 months in, get their experience in, or the least amount of experience that a lot of these agencies require, and be out. Y'all got to do something. Y'all got to start offering to pay for tuition, but you got to work for us for a couple years. You know, you walking out of school debt free. You can at least give us 2 years. Something. I mean, I know that's what some of these hospitals do, but I'm talking straight to the LPNs right now because I am an LPN at this moment. Like, what are y'all gonna do, bro? Like, I walked in last night. It wasn't a bad place. It smelled good. Didn't smell like pee and nothing like that when you walked in. And, you know, 15 patients, cool. But nobody's in the building. It was just me and one other nurse at first. And look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I walked because she wasn't the supervisor, but she was the person that was in charge because they too cheap to hire a midnight supervisor. That shit right there. That's what is gonna leave a lot of these facilities bare. That's what's gonna leave a lot of these facilities bare because people want to be cheap. They want to be cheap. But anyway, she was standing there. She was like, don't go, because it was another lady in management that, I don't know what she did, but she wasn't a DON, no administrator, no nothing. She was like, well, you know, you can work for 4 hours and go home and assist the other nurse. I said, no, ma'am, I'm not doing that. But clearly she didn't know what she was talking about. I said, I'm not doing that. I'll go home. I didn't sign up for 4 hours. I signed up for 12. So if you fully staff, I'm going home. I'm not finna just be up here to be up here. I'm not finna waste my time. I could be picking up somewhere else 12 hours. I'm not finna play that game. So she's like, oh. And then the other girl, the sister, was like, no, don't go. She was the RN and everything like that. Real cool sister. And she was like, I got somewhere for you to go, you know, and she put me at this place. She got me my login, all that stuff. Real cool. Shout out to you. And it was a cool night, but I came back and I said, had I seen you walk out that door, I might not have stayed. Because if I see somebody who's staffed there and they just walk out and not come back, that might have been a signal that you may not want to be here, player. I probably would have walked right out with, because I ain't clock in, I ain't take no keys, I ain't do nothing. So it was a good chance that I probably would have been right there with the sister, but you know how it is, man. Y'all know how it is. But anyway, that was my story, man. It was a good night, but to the facilities, y'all got to step it up. You have to step it up. What is the incentive? For me? Give them a reason to stay. Hell, even though I'm not, give me a reason to stay. Give me a reason to be loyal. You know what? Okay, I could be loyal to a facility. Loyal as I can be business-wise, right? But I would need some sort of guarantee that I would get this what my terms would be. I need weekly pay. I would need at least $40 an hour. I would need one week off a month at the minimum. And I would need to be able to work all the overtime I wanted. I don't think that's too much to ask. For me to be loyal and put up with all the short staff and all that kind of stuff, I don't think that's too much to ask. I really think I should be asking for more, honestly. But that's what it would take for me to be loyal and not to travel right now. And that's like bare minimum, because they are offering that back. But I'm, like I said, never say never, because if a facility really wanted to keep me on staff, I would need some sort of agreement that I need at least $40 an hour. I need weekly pay. I need all the OT that I want. And I also need 7 to 10 days off a month. That would be my terms and conditions. I know it's not likely, but that would be what it is. No questions asked. And the moment that somebody say that you can't go, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm out. Because I don't have to put up with that. Why? Because I got options. So your swag a little different when you got options. Now, you don't be stupid. But when you got options, your swag is a little different. You walk up with a different attitude. You don't take mess. You ain't so quick to take mess. You did? So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been today's episode of Nurse Talk. I'm about to get home, get some sleep. And your player got to work tonight. So, I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Deuces. Hit that like button, notification bell so you don't miss none of this. I'll hit y'all up in a minute. Deuces.